we're putting Victor Wembanyama through the ultimate test. And with the 18th pick, he finds himself on the Houston Rockets. But there's one big issue. Every single player is now in their prime. That is, except Victor. And it's safe to say we are starting out at rock bottom. But there is still hope for Victor because after every season, we're going to give this man some attribute upgrades. And with those upgrades, Victor is now sitting at a respectable 78 overall. But it's still not enough to take the starting spot from Nick Richards, so we're going to have to settle for the 6-man role. And with Victor upping his production in his new 6-man role and a vintage Russel Westbrook leading the way, the Rockets have found themselves in the playoffs as the 6th seed. But they will have to get past a tough trio of Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle, and Rudy Gobert. But they quickly find themselves down 2-0 because they simply cannot stop Anthony Edwards. Got under a minute left in this game 3. It is a must-win game for these Rockets. Julius Randle in the post, he shoots the fadeaway and he knocks it down, and the Rockets are down 3. Inbound to Westbrook at the top of the key, who takes a pull-up mid-range and he misses. He just drives left, but he gets stopped by Victor twice. That is great defense. Marcus Smart is at the top of the key. He's gonna have to put something up. He gives it to Robinson, who puts up the shot, and it's off. The Rockets have a chance to tie up the game with 18 seconds left, and they are out of timeouts. They get it to Westbrook, who's just holding the ball. Wembanyama comes and sets the screen. They give it back to Wemby, who goes up and gets blocked. Oh my gosh. Rebound back to Caldwell Pope, who puts it up, but it's off at the free throw line to put him up 4, and he makes the first with 5 seconds left. Robinson takes the second free throw and he makes it, and the Rockets are down 5 with 5 seconds left. It looks like they are going to lose this game 3. And after that game 3 loss, the Rockets officially got swept in 4 games by the Blazers. But don't worry, because we will see Victor in the finals. We have an opportunity right here to get a game winner. All right, this time around, we're going to give him 2 upgrades. So for the first one, he's going to get a plus 15 layup. And for the second, he's going to get a maxed out 3-pointer. All right, so this will bring his driving layup up to an 87. We're going to go down here and max out this 3-point shot to a 99. And with those changes, he is now an 81 and officially the starting center for the Rockets. And with Victor's newfound identity, he was putting up 14, 7, and 7 a game, shooting 50% from 3. And the Rockets found themselves the 3rd seed in the West. Now, I'm going to be honest, if we lose this series, I'm going to be a little upset because besides Evan Mobley, these guys are trash. And with Victor doing his thing and Westbrook carrying us, we get the clean sweep in the first round. But now it's time to lock in because this next round ain't going to be easy. Because we got to go up against the reigning champs with a 99 Luka, a 95 Dwight Howard, and a 90 overall Tyrese Halliburton. Game 1 did not go as planned as Luka Doncic had 32 points and Dwight Howard had a 19-point double-double, and the Rockets got blown out. But in Game 2, Russell Westbrook put up a 30-point triple-double, so the series is tied at 1 apiece. Now we're heading back to Houston for the most important games of Victor's career so far.
Wembanyama for 3 bucket.
Howard throws it down. Westbrook sees a seam and takes it out.
And even though Victor had his best game of these playoffs, they could not stop the Pelicans, and they go down 2-1. But in Game 4, Paolo Banchero had a massive 41-point double-double and tied up the series heading back to New Orleans. And after Luka scores his 35th point, the Rockets find themselves down 3 with 30 seconds left in this Game 5. And the Rockets decided the best course of action was to have Russell Westbrook take a 68% mid-range, which he missed. So we were forced to foul and ended up losing the game. And with the Pelicans having all the momentum in the series, we ended up getting closed out in 6 games. We are back at the wheel of upgrades, and it looks like he's going to get plus 10 ball handling and speed, plus 10 defensive stats, and plus 25 points of my choosing. So these are Victor's new defensive stats, as well as he has an 82 speed with an 89 ball handle at his height is crazy. And with the 25 points I get to choose, I'm putting them all in standing dunk because this man has a 61 standing dunk at like 7'5". That just ain't right. And with Victor finally capable of playing like the big man he is, he's now sitting at an 84 overall. And during the offseason, the Rockets managed to acquire Jaylen Brown, which completes our big 3 in Houston.
Simplest switch and stay connected. Alley-oop inside. Brown.
Put it into play. Westbrook in deep. Falls back. Score!
And you may be thinking to yourself that the Rockets had a good season because I put that hype reel in, but no, somehow they went 39-43 and missed the playoffs altogether. Back to the wheel of upgrades, and he gets plus 15 post stats, throw on an extra 20 to his mid-range, and then I get to choose 5 badges to upgrade once. These are Victor's new post stacks, and he also has a 99 mid-range now since his previous mid-range was a 79. For my 5 badges, I'm giving this man Hall of Fame limitless range, Hall of Fame guard up, and Hall of Fame green machine. Victor did not like the fact that the Rockets went from playing in the conference finals to missing the playoffs the next season, so he decided to relocate to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm not gonna lie, Victor kind of pulled a KD with this one because this team is stacked. We got Trae Young at the point guard, Carmelo Anthony at the small forward, Victor at center, D'Angelo Russell at shooting guard, and at power forward is Chet Holmgren. Let me tell you, this team went crazy during the regular season, going 64-18 and having the best record in the NBA. And in the first round, we got by the Atlanta Hawks in 5 games. And even though Kristaps Porzingis was putting up some monster numbers, we still got by in 6. So we find ourselves in the conference finals again, this time on the east side. But this time we face an Orlando team led by Paulo with CJ McCollum and RJ Barrett. And with Trae Young putting up 30 a game, with Victor chipping in 17, the Cavs find themselves with a 2-0 lead in this series. And the Magic defend their home court led by Paulo putting up 26 a game. So now we're heading back to Cleveland for game 5. Minute 15 seconds left in this game 5. And the score is tied. I don't know what RJ Barrett's doing in the paint, but he's going to have to get a shot off. Horrible shot, and it's off. Chet with the rebound. Chet's pushing it up the court. He gets it to Victor. Wide open lane, and he dunks it. The Cavs are up 2 with a minute left. One stop right here and a bucket on the other end, and that could be it for this game. We got Russell on McCollum, who kicks it over to Barrett for a wide open 3, and he hits it. The Magic are now up 1. That hurts. Let's see if Trae can do something with this. He gets past, pulls up for the mid-range and hits it. 2 teams are just trading buckets right now. McCollum pulls up for 3 and it's off. Chet gets the rebound. Let's go. Wemby is wide open for 3. He decides to take it and it's off. That could have been the dagger. Last chance opportunity for the Orlando Magic. They're down 1 with 15 seconds left. I don't know why he's just holding it, but they're just wasting more time. The screen comes. Chet comes for the help. How was that only 21% covered? I'm not gonna lie, Chet should have sent that. He didn't even try to block it. They got 8 seconds left. Trae Young with the ball once again at the left wing this time. Takes the drive, and that should go down, and it does. Both teams are out of timeouts. That might have been a potential game winner by Trae Young as long as we can lock up for 3.2 seconds. They get the ball into McCollum, who has to force up a shot. He missed. Cleveland wins game 5. And when the Cavs had a chance to send the Magic home on their own court, they did not hesitate.
Trae, sidestep 3. That's good. Russell finds some room, gets inside. Layup is good, then a foul. Anthony driving and slamming it down.
And Victor had a hell of a game closing it out, putting up 25 and 10, and the Cavs are going to the finals. But we got to go up against the team that bounced Victor out of the playoffs just 2 years ago, that being the New Orleans Pelicans. And in game 1, the Cavs could not stop Luka, who put up 31 points, and they got blown out. But in game 2, Trae Young hit both of these free throws down the stretch to ice the game, so now we're heading back to New Orleans with the series tied at 1 apiece. There is under a minute and 30 seconds left in this game 3, and the Cavs are down 1. Trae Young feeds the ball into Victor, into the paint, who gets an easy layup. Luka's trying to put the moves on Russell. He goes left, he gets by him, runs straight into Wemby, decides to kick it out to Lewis for 3, and he misses, and Chet gets the board. Lewis puts up a shot in the mid-range, but it's off. Chet Holmgren gets the board, and he gets fouled. Chet Holmgren at the line to put us up 3, and the first one is down. Clutch free throws right here from Chet. The second one's up, but it's off. If they hit a 3, they win the game. They play some solid defense right here, and I am so scared of Luka putting up a 3. He decides to drive and go left, puts it up on Russell, and he gets it. Oh my goodness. We have an opportunity right here to get a game winner. I'm guessing they're going to hold it down for the last shot. Trae Young only has 5 seconds left. He's putting the moves on Lewis. He takes it to his left hand. He pulls back. It's off, and we're going to OT. And it looks like we pulled away in OT because we are up 4 and getting sent to the free throw line to ice the game. And who better than Trae Young to put down the final 2 free throws to put us up 6 with 12 seconds left. And the Cavs have now taken a 2-1 lead in this series. And the Cavs have all the momentum because right now in this game 4, we are up 11 with 30 seconds left. Carmelo steps back, trying to put some icing on the cake. It doesn't go down. It doesn't matter, though. We're going to win this game. And the man with the ball right now is what got us this W because he had 33 points in this game 4. And the Cavs now have a commanding 3-1 lead in this series. Hopefully, we don't pull a Curry. But these Pelicans still got some fight in them with Luka putting up 32, so we're heading for game 6. And Victor Wembanyama had himself a night, putting up 27 points, 13 rebounds to go along with 3 blocks. And with Trae Young at the free throw line putting the final touches on this series, the Cavs have won the championship in 6 games. And the finals MVP ended up going to Trae, but Victor Wembanyama is still a champion.